Last bow, second bow, and third bow. So I would like to begin the sessions today so that we can enjoy a longer Dharma sharing sessions with complete Daniels.
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. I hope you had a good weekend as we go into the second week of November, the last week or last month, almost the last month of this year. So hopefully we are taking a moment to reflect on how's your meditation doing. You can check by looking at now and look back, towards the beginning of the year when we came together. I remember for right after New Year's, and we made the different resolutions and we reflected on ourselves, right? Now it's already the end of the year, almost. So it's a good time to reflect how maybe when you look like week by week, you don't see the difference. But if you look back to January and compare how is your mind back then and now, you can see how has it changed. And if you could, you can also share, please, in the chat. How do you feel from the beginning of the year to now? Has your meditation improved? Is there something new you learned about yourself, about your mind, about your personality, about your character? You may notice that many things may have changed, whether it's your ability to stay calm, to stay more relaxed, to deal with stress easier, right? So good time to check. Myself included, every week, I spend time to reflect on how is my meditation doing. And when you do that, it's a good skill to practice because you learn how to observe yourself more deeply. And when you learn how to observe yourself more deeply, your meditation will improve quickly because we are observing ourselves and understanding ourselves more. And that's why Kunyai, our master nun, she would say that if you understand yourself truly, you will understand others and the world. So start from inside and spread out to the people around you. And also you'll see not only yourself in a different way, but other people in a different way, and also the world in a different perspective. Once you take the time to meditate more, you may notice that you may be more forgiving than before, maybe a little bit more peaceful than before. It's just the beginning. The more you go, the more you will see that change within you and the impact from the inside towards the outside. So today is a good time for us to reconnect and see that if you can go back to your inner happiness within you, because this is Monday, right? So a lot of us maybe have a busy week, start to the week, but even though it may be busy, it shouldn't be too busy to take care of your mind, right? So we need to, no matter how busy you are, everyone has the same amount of time. Everyone has 24 hours, right? So a lot of people like to say, I don't have time to look after my mind. It's about making time. You have to make time and make time for yourself. Make time to look after your mind. Just like you make time to wash your face, make time to brush your teeth, make time to eat some food, right? Even though maybe you may have missed the meal, at the end of the day, you will find some time to eat, right? At the end of the day, you'll find some time to take a nap. You should treat your mind the same way. Don't let your mind down. Don't let yourself down. Take care of your mind. Take care of yourself. And not only will you won't regret it, but the people around you will also benefit. So that's something that we kind of forget, right? I want to take care of everyone around me, my children, my family, my my wife, my husband, my daughter, my son, or take care of everyone else besides yourself, which is give some of that care to yourself first. And if you do that, you'll be able to not only help yourself, but also take care of everything that you love. So don't forget that as you go through this Monday and the rest of the week, that, hey, am I looking after myself, or am I forgetting to look after myself? Am I forgetting to take the time to pause, take the time to recharge, right? Just like your phone, the moment your phone starts to get low on battery, what do? You run to find a charger. Because you can't work without your phone, right? You can't contact anyone without your phone, or whether anything. We're so dependent on that. But when your mind starts feeling stressed, once you start feeling overwhelmed, you need to run the same way to charge your mind. I need to go find a spot to sit down, or even if you can't find a spot to sit down, you can take a deep breath. The easiest way to take a deep breath is a good way to just bring your mind back, to pause, to bring your body and your mind in the same place. Because usually you may not notice it, your body and your mind aren't in the same place a lot of the times. You may think so. Your brain is in your head, yes. Your brain didn't leave your head, no. But your mind and your brain is a different thing. The brain is the hardware. The mind is the software. But sometimes, your computer is here, but you send an email somewhere else, right? Doesn't mean the computer moves, but the email you send can go. It's like your mind. Right here, you're here with your brain, but your mind is somewhere else. So we need to check ourselves and bring our mind and our body in the same place. And Lampala said, if you can bring my master, he said that if you can bring your mind and your body into the same place and keep it within yourself for a period of time, you will unlock unlimited happiness and unlimited potential within yourself. But there is many forces that pull our mind out, and it doesn't want us to be with ourselves. A lot of negativity in the world likes to pull our mind out and likes to keep us distracted with things that make us feel happy or make us feel, when Paul would say it's not happiness, it's more a distraction. Distraction from keeping your mind inside and happy, truly happy from meditation. So today, from Tanji said, today is very hectic, all the stress from everywhere. We have negativity and, so many things around us all the time. So that's why we need to look after our mind all the time as well. Take care of it. Just your body gets dirty even though you sat in your room all day. You didn't even go anywhere and your body got dirty, right? You may have sweat, or maybe just by being in your own room, your cells are dying, right? So no matter what, if you don't go anywhere, you don't do anything, your body gets dirty. Your mind is even more strong than that, like in the sense that every day we walk around, we interact with people, we interact with our environment, and you can kind of guess how dirty your mind can get just by walking around and absorbing everything. Don't have to think about your mind, think about your body, right? You walk outside your house, you go to the city, how's the air? How's the environment, right? Sit on the bus, sit in the different areas, your body gets even more dirty. So you pick up all this dirt, and it doesn't mean you're being a bad person. It just means that you're interacting with the environment and you get dirty. You come back and you need to take a shower and clean yourself, wash your clothes. Your mind is similar to that. When you walk out, you walk around the street, you go and interact, you go to work, you don't know what you picked up. So it's very important when you come back home to take a shower with your mind right now. So right now it's time for us to shower our mind and clear out anything that we may have picked up throughout the day. As Tan mentioned, I feel a lot of today was very hectic and I feel a lot of stress from everywhere. Okay, good. Good in the sense that you know that today was hectic and you feel that, okay, like your mind is dirty, your mind is cluttered, your mind is filled with maybe some negativity, that you may feel that heaviness, feel that sluggishness, sorry. And now it's time for us to sit down, relax our body, and your mind will clear it out automatically, because now we know how to meditate. And as we relax our mind, relax our body, it will clear out. You can think of it like this is our time to recharge, reconnect, and let go of everything that we picked up that may not be good for us. So right now it's time for us to meditate, and let's see if we can reconnect with that happiness within you, and then we can continue with the rest of the program. So without further ado, I'd like to invite all of us to adjust our body if you haven't already. Or even if you already adjusted, it's good to check again, just in case you are stiff or not ready to start. So it's time for us to recharge, reconnect, and let go by simply taking the time to adjust our body first. Finding a comfortable position, a position that is comfortable and relaxing for you, that you can sit and maintain relaxingly. And then we can close our eyes softly, gently, and naturally, reminding ourselves that now is time for us to rest. Reminding ourselves that it's time for us to let go by simply relaxing and releasing our body first. Allowing all the tension or any tightness to be released. Making sure every part of our body, from our head all the way down to our feet, is completely relaxed. Breathe in deeply and exhale slowly. Bringing your attention softly and gently on your breath. As this is the first step to help us relax and to get rid of any hidden tension. We can imagine that as we breathe in, we can feel the relaxation entering with our breath. As we breathe in, it's soothing, relaxing, healing. helping all our muscles to relax. As that relaxation enters our lungs and expands to every corner of our body, soothing, refreshing, healing. As we exhale, allow that same soothing, relaxing, healing energy to come out, surrounding us, creating the atmosphere around us to be happy, to be relaxed, to be safe. As we feel relaxed within us and all around us, the more we relax our body, gradually it will begin to disappear. We will feel weightless, almost as if our body has become one with the atmosphere around us. And this is simply because the process of relaxation of both body and mind, it allows us to let go, to disconnect from the outside world, from the physical self, and reconnect with our inner world, reconnect with the inner happiness that we have inside. The process of meditation has already begun the moment we took the time to relax, closing our eyes relaxingly, adjusting our body comfortably. Every second that passes by, that relaxation helps us, helping our mind to be more calm. Creating that foundation that will help to support our mind to become tranquil, so now all we need to do is help our mind to relax, to release. And the only way to do that is not by force, but by gently and gradually calling our mind back, bringing our mind back within us. Right now, we just need to let go of the future and the past. It's not time to plan. It's not time to think about anything other than yourself. Bring your mind back inside. By using the method that is easy, enjoyable for you. Try to see and feel what method helps you to stay conscious and comfortable, helps us to stay in the present. Whether it's to use the mantra, repeating in your mind, Samma Araham, Samma Araham, Samma Araham, Samma meaning purity, Araham meaning freedom. So allow the mantra to repeat over and over in our mind, being a shield to protect our mind from wandering, from being distracted or disturbed, allowing our mind to become more calm, to become more pure, free from any negativity. Or some of us may find it easy, enjoyable, and simple to visualize. But remember to visualize in a way where we're not focusing on the clarity of that image. Because it's normal when we visualize an image in the beginning, it's not going to be clear. But as we adjust our mind to relax, as we visualize in a way that is almost effortless, that image will get clear on its own. Just like water. When the water becomes still, we can see what's inside. So visualize the moon, the sun, or whatever image that you are familiar with. For some of us, we may enjoy to visualize the great masters, the meditation masters that we're familiar with. Whether it's Luang Pu, Luang Pa, or Punyai. We can imagine any image we like that helps our mind to be clear, to be pure, to be relaxed. Imagining it anywhere we like, however we like. But try to use your feeling as if that image is within you, in front of you. Try to feel its warmth or to feel its presence. Or for some of us, we can tell or we can feel for ourselves that we don't want to do anything. We feel that our mind is still. We feel that our mind is ready to simply do nothing. We don't need the mantra or the visualization. And we feel like we can just sit and relax. Placing our mind softly and gently, relaxingly. At the point where we feel relaxed. Or simply just letting go, doing nothing. Whatever we do, whatever method we use, remember that the comfort and relaxation is the key. It's the key that will continue to unlock all the inner experiences within you, starting from the inner happiness, which is the most important. We will reach that happiness naturally because it's already waiting for you inside. When our mind is tranquil and still, we will automatically unlock the happiness within you. And that happiness is endless as long as we maintain our mind contently, patiently in the present. Every second, every moment that we continue to feel relaxed, no matter if we don't see or experience anything else, that's okay. We already have the heart. We already have the foundation that is most important, which is the feeling of relaxation, the feeling of comfort. Just continue to follow that feeling. We will know for ourselves what feels right, because our body and our mind will feel relaxed more and more. The same is true if we're practicing incorrectly. Our body and our mind will tell us. We just need to listen and observe. If we feel uncomfortable, we can simply adjust. Don't be afraid to adjust as many times as you need. So that you can bring your mind and your body back in balance, where you feel conscious and comfortable at the same time. But for now, we have everything we need to succeed. When the time is right, and the longer we meditate, collecting these moments, accumulating these mindful moments, we are clearing all the negativity out and making space for the happiness within you to grow, to expand, making our mind clear and bright. So for now, let's continue to meditate together, enjoying this feeling within us in silence. Samma. Samma. Take a to check. Softly and gently observing. Do we still feel conscious and comfortable together? We need both. At the same time, if we are conscious and comfortable, our mind is balanced and feel the relaxation growing. We'll feel more and more positive. And we won't have any obstacle. All we need to do is allow that feeling to grow at its own pace. No matter what we see or experience, it's all happening because your mind is in balance. But if we find our mind wandering, we find our mind being distracted or disturbed, then we can know for ourselves that we need to add more consciousness, to be more mindful, whether it's to use the mantra again or the visualization to help your mind be conscious and comfortable. Or for some of us, we may feel like our mind is drifting You may feel a little bit drowsy or sleepy. You can also adjust by using the mantra and the visualization again. Or if we feel uncomfortable, we feel tense, we can simply adjust. If it's our body, if we feel numb, if we feel uncomfortable, we can simply adjust to feel comfortable again. Remember, meditation is about finding that balance. Where you feel comfortable but conscious at the same time. And we will feel more refreshed. You'll feel almost like we're being charged with relaxation. And that's how we know that we're on the right path. The longer we stay on that path, the more our mind will be bathed with happiness, becoming more clear, more pure, more positive. As the relaxation of body and mind will wash away all the negativity, all the distractions. So just continue to enjoy this feeling together. Now that we have taken the time to still our mind, taking the time to clean it, allowing our mind to heal itself, to clean itself, almost like we have taken a mental shower by simply releasing all the clutter or any negativity that may be lingering in our mind. As we relax our body and calm our mind, we wash away all the impurity, leaving our mind more clear, more bright, a clarity of mind that we can feel, that we can see, that we can experience. A tangible feeling within you, a feeling of positivity that we've gathered every moment that your mind was still is a pure moment, a moment where your mind is free, free from greed, anger, delusion, and all the negative qualities. And instead, our mind is filled with stillness, peacefulness, and happiness. A true happiness that can only come from a mind that is still and tranquil. A true happiness that will continue to grow. The more we make space for it. And we can feel that positivity within you. Allow it to cover you. Almost like a healing energy spreading to every part of your body. Soothing, relaxing. As we feel that clarity of mind, almost like we have our own brightness shining from within you. Allow yourself to spread that brightness, becoming a smile on your face. And continue to smile from within. And we can spread this feeling and allow it to grow and expand by thinking of our loved ones, wishing them well as we smile to them from within. Where they may be, no matter the distance. And continue Smile to your friends, to everyone in the Zoom, everyone listening right now. Wishing for everyone to be healthy of both body and mind, free from any suffering, being able to be successful and happy in every way. Even though it's just a wish, as we think in a positive way, our mind will become more bright, more clear, and in turn, that positivity of mind will attract more and more positivity from within you and around you. So expand your mind, expand your heart by wishing for everyone and everything and once you finish, we can come back to ourselves, to where we feel comfortable, continuing to relax and to receive the positivity from within you and the positivity from around us for a moment. Sapphe Buddha Palapata Vache Kanang Chayam Palang Arahanta Nate Sherakhang Pantami Sapaso Sapaputta Nupavena Sapathamma Nupavena Sapasangha Nupavena Satha Soti Bhavantu Te. Now that our mind has been blessed with the positivity within you, may that positivity bless our life in every way. And when we are ready, we may slowly and gently open our eyes while maintaining that feeling within you. Rejoice in everyone's merit from the meditation. And as we're waiting for everyone to come back, I would like to pass the mic back to Jesse, our moderator today.
Thank you very much, Monk Daniel, guiding us today with a very peaceful sessions. So now is our photo sessions, and I would like to invite all of you to open the camera so that we can take a group photo together. So give us a happy smile.
Okay.
Sit down now.
Yeah.
I hope so. So we will let Pete Daniel to continue our sessions.
Okay. Yeah. If anyone could share how's your meditation, like always, if you can give me a number between 1 to 5 or anywhere higher than that as well, if you would like. Or if you could please explain too, how was your meditation? That would be wonderful as well. Or if you have any questions, please feel free to share in the chat as well. Okay, very good. Wow, we have a 9 today. From CC, right? And Mark 2.8. Still good. A lot of us have anywhere from, wow, everyone had good meditation. No 2s or 1s today. That's okay. If you have a 2 or 1, please share. Don't be shy, because we can see why was it like that. Okay, from Yo, thank you, Monk Daniel. I gave myself a 9. Energy seems stronger after visiting and attending the Katina ceremony in Dhammakaya last week. Sabai. Usually when you do something that you are proud of, or you do something that you feel that is positive, and that energy helps your mind to meditate, of course. So that's why maybe this session for you felt stronger, felt easier, felt relaxed, because if you adjust your mind by thinking of a happy moment, thinking of a positive moment that we help someone else, or help the community, or help our family, our friends, when we think like that, our mind becomes positive, becomes clear, it's free from any negative feeling. So that's why it can help our meditation. Going back to the beginning, when I asked, how was your meditation from the beginning of the year? Pam mentioned improved very much, dealing with colleagues in a nicer and softer way. Previously is more tough and pressure. Now I work happily and smile more to everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. And exactly, if you take the time to look after your mind, it's going to make you a lot happier. And not only just you happy, but the people around you are going to want to be around you. And you will also find it easier to deal with people and because you always have to encounter people or environment that is not pleasant sometimes. But when you have that pleasant feeling inside, at least it gives you a barrier, or gives you a chance to react more calmly, more peacefully than not having it at all, that happiness inside. So very important to maintain your own brightness. So when you encounter darkness, your brightness wins, not the darkness. But a lot of people, usually the darkness wins, and it influences your mind and you feel down, you feel upset. So very important to maintain your own brightness of mind by meditating. From Adele, yes, it was a 365-degree improvement, can handle stress and negativity. Exactly. Your mental health will be much better every time you meditate. It will make you be able, your mind is like a muscle, it'll be stronger and it'll be able to handle bigger problems, but in a way that you have the clarity and the wisdom to overcome it, which is very hard to do when your mind is cluttered with negativity, right? So when you have an obstacle, it's kind of like running into a wall and you don't know what to do next because you can't think it out. You don't know what to do next. So remember that if you feel negative or you feel like the stress is overwhelming, take the time to sit down and pause, and you'll be able to handle, like you mentioned. From Jesse, very peaceful day, even though busy for a whole day, able to maintain and relax the mind and body. Only peace for today. It's okay. Only peace is the most important thing. Peace of mind is the most special thing that you can attain in meditation. The rest is just a bonus. So as long as you can get a piece, that's enough, right? Because you can see in this world, many people want that piece of peace, but they can't find it. So now you found it, and please share it not only to yourself and your coworkers and to everyone you see around you, okay? Even though today was busy, even though you mentioned today was busy, but you can find peace. Just that sentence in itself is special. Sadhu. From Elsa, hi, good morning, everyone. From Mexico City, buenos dias. Good, relaxed, thank you. Don't thank Elsa for coming every day, every session, and taking the time to meditate with us. I'm glad you can get to the relaxation. From Vanessa, oh, looks like you're traveling right now. I'm glad I managed to catch you all and meditate despite traveling today. Very good example, right? Even though you're traveling, you're making time to catch up with us and meditate as you travel. Very good. Make it a habit. Actually, traveling is a good time to meditate because you have moments when you're traveling that, especially if you're not the one driving, if you're not the one, controlling the train, you're not the pilot. So you can sit and just relax, as the pilot always says, sit back and relax and enjoy the ride or enjoy the voyage. And we had the time to sit, and most of us in the past, maybe we would like listen to music or watch a movie, and that doesn't really help to relax, right? It just makes you distracted or makes you amused for a little bit. But if you have time to meditate more, it'll be a good time to reconnect with your inner happiness. So good example from Vanessa. From Mark, many thanks for the guided meditation today. Monk Daniel, I always appreciate your positive energy. I got to the session a little late, so I was a little distracted at the beginning. But in the end, I really did feel like my batteries are recharged, both physically and spiritual, which was great. Sadhu. Wonderful. As we meditate and take the time to let go, the sooner you can recharge. It's the quick charge that you need, right? So as long as you can feel that, that's one of like the, how do you say, good indicators when you're meditating. If you meditate well or that you meditate correctly, it should feel like you're being recharged after the meditation. It should feel like when you open your eyes, the world is a little bit more bright. Doesn't mean like the world no one turned on the brightness of the world, but you feel like recharged and you feel almost like your eyes are more bright. more clear than it was in the beginning. If you feel that way, then you can tell that, okay, you're on the right path in your meditation. So no matter, just having that essence and having that feeling, then okay, you're practicing correctly. And even though you started late, but you can get to that feeling, then it's a good sign that you are getting even more proficient at your meditation. So very good. Keep going and keep charging yourself, continuing this week, right? Not just this session, but throughout the week, try to reconnect and recharge often, and don't let your battery run out. It's very important. If you let it run out, it's not only does, just like a battery, if you let it go out often, the battery, starts to deteriorate and it doesn't get charged as fully, and it's hard to charge. Your mind is the same way. If you let it go low battery often, it's going to be very hard to charge, and it can almost damage your mind more and more if you don't meditate. So thank you for sharing, and I'm glad that you try to make it every time. From Dali Peru, I think after using the Mind Stories app, my meditation improved day by day. Anyone else here using the app? Please, Jesse, Vanessa, Li Chu, Cece. Very good. Hopefully everyone continues to use it. I'm assuming those of us who don't have our camera on are using it. If not, that's okay. If you are free, take a moment to download it, and I'm sure it will help you. I can feel it because I am able to concentrate easily, even in class too. Exactly, because it's very easy to get lost in daily life, and if you don't have a reminder, so yeah, if you can use the app, you can set reminders for yourself, set alarms for yourself to remind yourself to sit back and pause yourself, charge yourself with meditation, which it's actually one of the homeworks that Luang Por gave in the past. My meditation master, he said that take a minute of the day or a minute of every hour to recharge, to still your mind. So that's basic. Start a minute every hour. But sometimes it's hard to remember it every hour to take a minute. But easier than that, just when we meditate, we always try to be conscious and comfortable together, and we observe that feeling, right? We should do the same thing as we're using our daily life. If you feel that you have too much stress or too much, overwhelmed with stress, you won't feel comfortable. So when you feel that way, we need to adjust and take a time to pause and let go of that stress for a moment before we continue doing whatever it is. For Vanessa, meditation was short and to be redone. Last week, I had to replay the meditation 3 times to make the right choices and hear a still mind. It was so blurry up there. Took me half an afternoon, but I finally heard my inner peace talking, allowing for the right choices, which triggers the travel I did today. What a time and energy investment, though. I understand why monks are mainly focused on this task. So thank you, Monk Daniel and Mind Stories Team Satu. It takes a lot of energy to maintain your mind in the beginning. And if you make it consistent, it's going to get easier and smoother to maintain it and easier to charge quicker. It's like a skill as we practice letting go quicker and quicker. You may notice you can compare it to yourself from now and in the past. Maybe you are slowly able to let go of anger quicker, right? Before we kind of just leave it in our mind a long time and we don't let it out. We just keep letting it in and burning ourselves longer and longer. But now you may notice, hey, you're aware that you're angry and you can adjust. So as you keep practicing, keep meditating, that awareness and mindfulness is going to get stronger and quicker. So you can react in the correct manner, right? You can let go of it. Before, you can't let go of it because you just allow it to run, just allow it to take over. But now we know that, I'm feeling angry. I should stop it, or I should relax my mind. So as you continue to practice, that skill develops, the skill of letting go. And that's the most important skill in meditation. If you can let go, then you can still your mind quickly. If you can still your mind quickly, you can recharge your mind quickly. That feeling where you feel happy, you feel peaceful, you feel recharged. So the people who let go quickly are the people who meditate deeply. And even though you may have less time to meditate, but if you let go quickly, it's like a supercharge in that one moment. So keep going and it's going to get easier and smoother. And it's a good investment. The most important investment. So yeah, take care of your mind. You won't regret this investment, right? Other investments, like I don't know, we heard a lot on the news that it's not always a good investment, right? But this is a good investment. Yourself, your mind. And the interest will only go up. From Catalina, 5, I was so sabai that I decided to stay and meditate longer. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. You can keep meditating. You don't have to open your eyes. Or if later on you can continue to meditate on your own time, or you can re-listen and keep going. It's wonderful to hear. If you have if you feel like that you want to continue meditating and you don't want to open your eyes, you can do that as well. Don't worry about taking the picture in the future. From Hazel, thank you, Monk Daniel. It has been sluggish day and weekend for me due to the work pressure, but today's session has refreshed my body and mind. I saw a beautiful scenery of a pond and a bright sun suddenly appeared and grew bigger, a very pleasant feeling. Wow, very good. Even though today is sluggish, but inside is peaceful. Very good. And when you see an image like that, remember just a key thing that we need to practice, but it takes time, is we have to be neutral but happy at the same time. What do I mean by that? Neutral meaning we place our mind neutrally by not reacting to the experience, but we still feel happy. So when we see an image, we see an experience, it's happening because our mind is tranquil and still. It's like a water that the lake is still and the reflection is clear and we can see inside. But if we see an image and we attach to it and look at it, it's going to make our mind not still and it's going to stop us from going in deeper. So whatever you see, whatever you experience, you can acknowledge it and then continue to relax. Don't have to pick up the details. The details will get clear on its own without looking because we're feeling it. We're using our mind to feel and experience. So similar to like when you drive down the same road every day, you start to pick up the scenery on the side automatically without having to look or observe. It's kind of just like subconsciously gets the details. So that's what we need to do. Just stay relaxed, stay calm, and we can acknowledge the scene or the image, and then we can continue to be calm and still again. And it's going to go deeper. From Pam, wonderful session today, Ka. Felt very sabai, relaxed, felt bright inside, and had about 30 minutes. Oh, you had 30 minutes yoga before joining the class. Really helpful. Good job. Hopefully, if you don't have 30 minutes to do yoga before, at least a small stretch can go a long way as well. This week, I noticed that I can meditate longer, like 2 to 3 hours in one session. Wow, full energy. Enjoyed meditation a lot. Felt pure and blissful, light and bright for very long, even on the outside. Thank you so much, Longpi Daniel. Satu, Satu. Very good. This is a good sign that if, the deeper your meditation is, after you stop the meditation, that feeling still lingers, right? That sticks. that happiness that you feel, that peacefulness you feel, it sticks. And unfortunately, it doesn't last the whole day. But a good thing to see that when you meditate very deeply, that happiness sticks and stays with you longer and longer, even with your eyes are open. So if you practice more and more, that happiness is gonna stick with you longer and longer, and we can like use it throughout our day to keep us happy. But if happiness fades away, no problem. Find some time to pause yourself and you can reconnect to it again. So I'm glad to hear you were able to meditate 2 to 3 hours in one session. That's getting very advanced now, right? So obviously that 30 minutes of yoga is going a long way, because as you meditate longer and longer, you may realize that the body we have to look after as well. Before I didn't realize that as well. Oh, how you have to be strong and flexible to meditate. I didn't realize that in the beginning, but as you meditate longer and longer, it's very good to improve on your flexibility and also keeping your body as healthy as you can. It will definitely be a good foundation to meditate deeper. From Vanessa, very true, Monk Daniel, about the traveling. It actually makes the meditation deeper on top of the tiredness from very early mornings. It's like the contrast between the rich and various experiences make the gap between stilling the mind and the loads of activities people around even wider. Yeah, when you travel, and I think it's some peace of mind also, and depends where you go. If you go into somewhere peaceful, somewhere relaxing, it's also a good escape from maybe where you were originally is very hectic or has some negative feeling over there. But we travel, we can go kind of let go of that feeling and go to somewhere else. So it's actually good to travel inside your house. Sometimes let's say that room isn't working so much, maybe you feel sleepy in that room, try moving to a different room and see how that feels. That small travel, that small change can also help your meditation. So give it a try. If you find like one of your rooms, like the vibe is off, you can try changing physically. Comfortable place has an impact on your meditation as well. The Buddha said you have to have comfortable teaching, comfortable environment, comfortable food. These are things that can help your meditation for sure. If you can control it, you have the choice to. It would definitely help. And also, we're just more, if you're the person not actually, in charge of taking you there, and maybe it's more peaceful to meditate as well. If you're like the passenger, it can be a very good opportunity to meditate. And just to continue, Pam. Again, I felt my mind is blissful state and be happy most of the time, Ka. Very good. Now that your mind is lit, keep it lit. It's the thing with meditation, once your mind is lit, it's very happy and blissful, but don't be careful too. Because when your meditation is very easy, sometimes we don't take time to look after our meditation as well. Does that make sense? Because like it's so easy to be happy and then we forget to actually sit down and meditate. So don't forget. This happens to some good meditators. It's like, oh, I feel so happy all the time. I don't need to meditate. And then all of a sudden that happiness starts to deplete. And next thing you know, it's out. You always have to recharge no matter how deep your meditation is. Esther, time flew super fast. For me, the session felt like a blink of an eye. Really, it was like almost an hour. Thank you, Monk Daniel, for the guided session or guide today. The experience was super sabai, very safe feeling with the protection by the great master, and kept going. All I need to do is relax more and more. Thank you again, Satu. Yeah, exactly. Key word here is all I need to do is relax more and more. That's all you need to do in meditation. The more you relax, the more you let go. The more you relax, the more you let go, the more still your mind will become. The more still your mind will become, the deeper your meditation will be. That's it. There's no special formula other than that. No secret recipe. That's the secret. That's the recipe right there. Relax. But relax in a way that you are conscious that you are relaxing, right? Okay, from Tan. Meditated 60 minutes, but I felt that it was too short. The mind wandered since my husband came over. He brought a lot of issues to me, all negativity. So I reset and used all the techniques, but it didn't work. Then the last way is to recall all the merits till the mind was calm and neutral. I realized that my mind needed to focus on the center point, but I couldn't do it when being near my husband, especially when he wound up. I didn't visualize anything and I needed to get the mind light. I didn't have time to prepare my physical self. Last night, my mind was bright and I rushed making merit, but once the stress came, the bright mind was gone. I wonder why he can't be, I wonder why why he's against meditation and making merit more. Okay. It's okay. We can't control him. Just right now, the best thing we can do is maybe when you go and meditate to find somewhere where you can separate from each other just for a moment so you can be in your own space where you feel you can meditate without being disturbed for a little bit. And he will come around once he sees that positivity within you, that calmness within you, it will begin to rub off on him. Before I wouldn't say, maybe not the same situation, but I'm sure my mom felt the same way with me in the past. And she would always meditate and I would be the negativity in the house before. But she never stopped meditating until eventually, I saw her as an example and I think her positivity rubbed off on me and just continued to be the good influence in your house, and it will influence him gradually over time. I need more space, but I don't have it. You have unlimited space in your mind. You have to escape inside. You have a safe refuge inside of yourself, right? Your mind should be a safe place. So no matter what's happening outside physically, that's okay. We can shut it off and use the mantra, let it go, escape inside. And yeah, you may need quietness. You may be distracting outside, but use the mantra to be that quietness, help to drown out the distraction and just stay with the mantra and repeat it. And then it'll help you to silence outside and find the peacefulness inside. Okay, we are out of time. So thank you everyone for coming, and continue to look after your mind and your body. A lot of times we only look after our body, but don't forget to look after your mind, continuing this whole week. And if you need a spot to recharge, to remind yourself, please come visit us every Monday and on Thursday. And also don't forget to download a Mind Stories app, so you can have mindfulness in your pocket, which is a good, help you to stay focused in a calm manner, in a peaceful manner. So thank you everyone, and hope to see you next Monday.
Thank you, Monk Daniel, for guiding us today and give us a very wonderful advice. to improve our meditation. I'm very happy to see everyone have a very great meditation experience. So before we end our sessions, let us pay respect to our teaching monk Daniels by bow 3 times. Let's bow. Second bow. And third bow.
By the positivity that you generated within yourself by taking the time to meditate, to clean and purify your mind, may that positive energy within you and all the positive things that you have done in the past that you can remember or that you can't, may that positive energy come now to bless you in every way, keeping you healthy of both body and mind, having the strength and clarity of mind to overcome any obstacle, any difficulties, and continue to have good success, good fortune in everything that you decide to do. And may you be able to still your mind quickly and easily, attaining the inner happiness within more deeply and more strongly very soon.
Thank you very much, Monk Daniel, for blessing today. And thank you everyone for joining us together. So I would like to see all of you again on coming Thursday. So see you all. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful day.